Como sabem, falta pouco pro fim do ano escolar, então está quase na hora do baile de fim de ano.
All right, everyone, so we have a new trailer and date for the episode Adoration. Now, just some background information before we get back into the trailer. This is episode 17 of season 5, and it skips episode 13 through 15. So if you're watching this sequentially, definitely skip this episode. Now, this episode airs next Tuesday, March 28th at 5 p.m. Brazil time or 4 p.m. EST. And it will be releasing in Brazil on Gloob, actually Global Play, but, you know, essentially the same thing. So that means the language will be Portuguese. Now, sort of going back to the trailer here, we can see in this first part, it looks like the principal is announcing a prom.
Você tem 2 semanas antes do fim do ano escolar para dizer para a pessoa que você ama exatamente o que sei.
Now, based on this clip, it looks like this episode is going to have a revolving theme around Zoe, which is always nice to see. And it also appears that Zoe likely has a crush on someone, and that's going to be developed in this episode. Now, we also find out that there are only 2 weeks left until the end of the school year. Now, this begs the question, is the rest of season 5 going to take place in these next 2 weeks? Or are we going to see some summer episodes? Because I don't think we ever have seen any summer episodes. And then again, I don't really know too much about how French school systems work. So maybe there isn't too much of a summer. Maybe it's just like 2 weeks. But like, are we going to actually see some like full-on summer episodes where they don't have school and they go to the beach or something? I don't know.
Eu tô tentando não inventar ideias complicadas, mas é tão difícil me declarar pra ele.
Eu entendo. Dizer o que sente pra alguém não é fácil.
Now, it looks like Zoe went to Marinette for some relationship advice and essentially, like, I guess, talking about it.
Quando a gente ama, nada é impossível. Nada é proibido.
Here we see some photos of Adrien, and the text says, "When we love, nothing is impossible, nothing is forbidden." And this could just be sort of foreshadowing to maybe Sentimonster related stuff, or, you know, whatever, you know, they're trying to, you know, get at here with an underlying tone. But we can't really tell because we don't really have much context. But it could be hinting at, you know, Sentimonster, you know, forbidden kind of stuff, you know, taking a jab at the fandom or whatever. But, you know, like I said, who knows? There may be more context to this when we actually see the episode.
Agora o que a gente vai fazer? A gente só precisa esperar.
It looks like Lila and Chloe are going to be teaming up again. Now, it's very likely that they're teaming up against Marinette to try to get Adrien to go to prom with them. So, yeah, I guess that's what the plot point is here. Then we see Sabrina here getting akumatized. Now, it's likely that she's being akumatized because Chloe and Lila are working together here. And she's like, well, what about me? Why don't I get any action here? Like, why don't I get to help? It's likely that stuff again.
3, 2, 1.
Then we see Lila counting down for some reason. And let me just say, the quality control on this is not looking good.
A Laila Rossi não mente quando faz uma promessa.
Now, it looks like Monarch's going to be trying to, I guess, exploit Lila here because she doesn't lie when she makes a promise. And then, you know, the whole class and parents and people are just sort of like looking around this one thing. Don't know exactly what it is. Even Marinette's surprised here at the end. But yeah, so they're looking at something. Then we see Ladybug fighting with Sabrina. She appears to be invisible just like that one time back in, what was it, season 2 or 3 or something? Man, that feels like a long time ago. And we also see that the lucky charm is a piñata, so don't know what the significance is, but we do see Sabrina has like a paddle or something, so maybe she tries to break it open and there's candy or something. I don't know.
O que foi, Marinette?
Mesmo não sendo o momento mágico e perfeito que eu sempre imaginei, é a hora certa.
Não tem como ser mais mágico, Marinette.
Eu te amo.
Now, this last scene here is just a classic Adrienette scene, and it ends with Marinette saying, "I love you," at least according to these subtitles. I don't speak Portuguese, so I'm sort of trusting the subtitles here on this one. But this last scene could just sort of be asking him out to prom, or maybe after prom she didn't get to say it or something, and then this is just her at the very end of the episode trying to redeem it. I don't know. But yeah, so that's a nice little Adrienette moment that we can expect to see in this episode. But yeah, that was the entire trailer. I'll catch you, I guess, around Tuesday in less than 3 days. Or sooner if there's any news. I'll talk to you later. Goodbye.